Hello everyone, I am Suruchi and I am going to be talking to you for the next 1 hour on handling criticism with grace. What is criticism? I won't call it negative feedback, I will call it constructive feedback. Let me just start with an example. There were two supermodels, let me not take the names, and they had buck teeth, both of them. They went for this, very well-known reality show, which is all about creating the best or, next top model. And what is the biggest asset of a supermodel? The looks, the grace. So while someone who is, not in the business of fashion may get away without making certain changes, the business of fashion has a few different demands. So both these two models got this feedback that you have buck teeth and it would be good if you would go to a dental surgeon and have them changed and we will get it done for you. One of them started crying very badly and felt very humiliated and said, that was very humiliating and very insulting and you should not have done that to me, and especially on national television. The other woman said, okay, makes sense. You are experts in the field and you're not asking me to go in for cosmetic or plastic surgery, which I'm in principally against, fair enough. But yes, if I had a tooth problem, wouldn't I go to a dentist to get it fixed? And if you are saying that I have a certain tooth structure which comes in the way of me giving the best in a photo shoot or in a modeling assignment, which is the direction that I want to move in, then I'm fine getting it done from an expert. I'm not going to a quack. Now, between the two, tell me, was it not the same feedback which was given to both? It wasn't that it was negative for one and positive for one. The difference was only in the way one viewed it versus the other. One viewed it as very personal negative feedback and one said this is constructive feedback which is going to help my life, which is not asking me to fundamentally change something about myself which I have a fundamental problem with. But yes, these are experts who eventually want to promote me and are giving me opportunities in life, and between the two, the lady who went to the dentist and got that buck tooth changed is the one who's one of the biggest models in the world today. So let me come to now the crux of our talk, which is handling criticism with grace. What does criticism mean to us? As I said, what did criticism mean to these two ladies? To one, it meant a lot of negativity, and to one, it meant a lot of positivity. But in general, when we hear the word criticism, what does our system immediately start thinking? That criticism means I am being told that something about me is not worth approval. There's something about me is bad. So the lady who felt humiliated said, so they are rejecting my face. They are saying that I am not pretty enough. Whereas the other lady said, they are saying I am very pretty. They are saying I have, all the grace and, the glamour to be part of this. But there is an improvement they have suggested, which will make me even prettier. Okay. So we view it instinctively as an expression of disapproval. It is seen as adverse feedback. I was told this because I am bad. One viewed it as I was told this because there is something about me which is lacking. One said I was told this to make an improvement. So the instinctive response of adverse is what the lady who went to the dentist did away with. And she did not feel being judged. The first lady who had a tantrum and who got very disturbed, she said they are judging me for pretty, not pretty. The second lady said no, they are not judging me, they are pointing out an area which could be improved. They are leaving the choice to me. It is my choice to take it and make whatever I want to make of it. So we view it as being judged. Oh, they just made a very judgmental remark about us. How do we respond to criticism? Violent denial. How dare you say that? How could they say that? How could they say that to me in front of so many people? How could they say that at all? How mean of them? How could they even think like that? Not right. I mean, if I thought, I wouldn't have expressed it to them. Not right of them to express. So there is violent denial, and you know, what they are saying is not correct. Actually, I don't know why they said it. Maybe they're upset about something else. Maybe they're taking out something else. Maybe there is some other reason for it, but I disagree with it, you know, and disagree with it with a full tantrum. That is violent denial. There is resentment. This person said that, you know, I needed to make this change. This thing about me was not okay. I'll keep that in mind. Tomorrow, when I'm in a position where I can hurt you, I'm going to hurt you. So it's viewed as I'm going to get back at you. It's viewed as you have done something intentionally to be mean to me or to hurt me, and I am going to inside resent it, and I'm going to let it fester, and I'm going to keep that grudge. Lot of people keep that grudge, whether it is misplaced or you know, really warranted. Now, the lady who went to the dentist was very proactive and, you know, went ahead and did what needed to be done. And the lady who didn't, it's okay if she decided that I don't want to make that change. No one is disrespecting her decision not to have the, you know, teeth changed, because, you know, that's the way God made her, that's the way she was born. If she chooses that she doesn't want to have any part of her touch, that's absolutely fine. You know, it may not take her to her, you know, desired level of success in the modeling world, but it's her decision to make. But what one wants to avoid is her kind of reaction. She could have still made that decision without that resentment, without the denial, without that you are being unfair to me, you actually want to promote the other girls because, you know, of this other reason, and not because, you know, they are better than me, and that is why, you know, I allege that you are being biased and you are actually pointing out this thing about me, you know, to put me down and, you know, to run me down and to, you know, destroy the public perception about me and to, you know, make me feel underconfident. So one is not criticizing her decision to not undergo that change so much. One is criticizing her attitude and response and the way she handled that criticism. There was this other lady who was on the same show, and she had very long hair, and she was told that in a lot of these assignments you're going to have get-ups where you're going to require very short hair. Now when you need long hair, we will give you artificial extensions, we will put wigs for you, we will give you all of that. But when you require short hair, if you have long hair, then it's very difficult for us to give you that look of short cropped hair. And she was told to cut her hair. She refused. She said, no, I'm very proud of my hair. My mother loves my long hair. I don't want to have them touched. And she quietly and gracefully said, I would like to step away and leave this reality show, and I would like to volunteer out of that reality show. And she did. And everyone respected her for that. So she did give up something, but she did it very gracefully. She gave up her, you know, chances of success in that show, but she had a stand. She did not throw a violent tantrum that how did you ask me to do this and you shouldn't have asked me to do this, and, you know, you were being personal and you were calling me ugly or whatever else. She very gracefully said, I disagree, and she moved on. So what one is saying is not that you don't have a choice of disagreeing. What one is saying that the way you react to it could be a lot more graceful as well.